Okay, this is what I ended up doing on these 2 pages. I used the real narrow trim there, and I cut out a butterfly from the cut apart sheet, and I placed that right here on that one. So that's what I did for this pocket here. Now on this one where I needed to add the magnets, what I did, well, first of all, I did add some more trim and some little flowers. Now if you don't have narrow trim, the bling on the roll would look really pretty here too. It's just that I had it and I just wanted to use it. And anyway, here's how I ended up making, putting magnets in here where I needed them, is on the flip out. I cut out one of the little butterflies and I put my magnet right there. So there's actually a little magnet under this butterfly here, which is going to close these 2 flaps down. And this flower here, on another piece I had that, I just cut out that flower and put it on here. Put the magnet, so the magnet's actually behind that flower. So this flower is actually a little dimensional, and I only glued it down on the bottom part so that you wouldn't catch it when you're opening the flap, but I still left it open on the top, so you could still tuck something in there if you wanted to. So anyway, that's how I took care of that problem. So these 2 pages are finished for now. So that's what we're going to do here. So now we're going over to these pages here. And I'll probably just end up putting some bling on put some more bling around these, and maybe adding some flowers in the center here. So that's what I'm going to plan on doing for these 2, because these are just the 2 simple pages. So I will just keep them simple, and I need to keep them not too dimensional so that they will close okay. So I can't put too much in there. So let me work on that, and then I'll show you what it looks like. Okay, this is what I did for these 2 pages. This is what I have. I just took the 1/2 inch lace, the real thin one, and I made a bow, and I put a little flower in the center, and then I put some of the bling on a roll around this and on the bottom of the page. So I kind of made them both exactly the same. And I wanted to use the real thin lace because I needed to keep it as flat as I could keep it, because the gussets here are just like, I think they're like 3/8 of an inch. So it's not very much room for embellishments at all. So now what we need to do is we're going to go to this page here. And what I plan to do for this page here is I'm just going to cover up that magnet. I was just going to put just a little flower like that there. And then put the bling around here on this one. And then I have another, I was going to put little flowers. So kind of do it. So I was going to kind of do it like that. That's my plan so far. That's what I planned so far. So let me go ahead and get that, I'm going to go ahead and do that, and then I'll show you how it turns out. Okay, for pages 9 and 10, this is what I've done here. Like I told you, I put the little flower over the magnet that you could see through on this little strip here, and I also put the heart Denise lace on the top. That was in my design package. I put that on the top here and on this page, but I didn't glue it all the way down because I wanted to have a little bit of movement. I didn't want it to glue it down, because when you glue it down, it makes them look so like stiff. I wanted them to have more of a softer feeling, so I left those unglued. And then on this page here, I just added some bling around, and the 3 flowers here. So this is kind of like how these 2 pages turned out. And then for the next 2, let me see what I'm going to do on these 2 pages. This is the flip up with the flip out. And then this little side pocket here. So let me see what I'm going to do with this, and then I'll show you what I've come up with. And this is what I've done on these 2 pages. On this page here, I just added some flowers, and I actually added these little fillers. This is something that I must have bought at Joann's a long time ago. I think it was like 2014 I bought these, and I still have a nice supply left. And you just cut off little pieces and you just use them as fillers. And I actually just use those around this little pink flower that I have here. And because there's a magnet, even if my glue wasn't working, this magnet, because the stems of the flowers are metal, and it was sticking right here. So this is where this flower ends up, right there. Because I was going to put it down here a little bit further, but because of the magnet I had to come up here. And then I used the bling on the roll. Now on the inside, I'm going to leave the inside just plain, just like that, because I need to keep that flat inside so that you have room to put your pictures and any kind of journaling or anything like that you need to do. I don't want to make this too thick. So that's what this page is. And on this side pocket page right here, I just add some of this rose trim and the bling on the roll, and that's kind of like what this page is going to look like right now. So that's what we're looking at here on these two. So now we're going to go to page 13 and 14. This page, I can tell you I'm going to leave plain just like that, so that you can slide a picture up under these corners and you don't have any interference. And not unless I was to stick a little something in the little corners here, but we'll see. Right now, bling on a roll is, I think, what I'm going to be doing on this page right here. I don't want to put any lace down here to cover up this picture, so I'm going to go ahead and just put some bling on a roll right there and probably call this page done. So let me see what I want to do, and then I'll let you know what I come up with. And this is what I decided to do here. I did decide to put some trim on here. I was originally just going to put just the bling on a roll, but I wanted to have a little piece of trim. So I found this little piece of trim in my stash, and I put that there. And it's just little roses. Now I might put a little either Nouveau drops or pearls in the center of these, but I will do that later. So this is, the book is completed, so this is what we've done. This is how it looks. So this has turned out really, really pretty. I'm going to trim these a little bit because this one's a little too long, I think. This turned out so pretty. And on this front page, I did add a little lace to the very top of that page on this one. So I did that. So the next thing I need to do is I need to start making some tags and picture mats. So let me go ahead and get those made, put those in the album, and then I'll show you how it all comes together.